Hi guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the series finale of Supernatural, Carry On. Now if you haven't seen the episode, there will be spoilers in this review, so stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. With that said, here's my review for the series finale of Supernatural, Carry On. It was really nice seeing Sam and Dean having a regular life in the beginning of the episode, even though I knew that it wasn't going to last. After everything they've been through, they deserve to have a regular life. When Dean told Sam that he found something, I thought it was going to be a case, so when it turned out to be a pie festival, I was happy because it wasn't anything bad, and it was also something that Dean loved. But it was sad when Sam said that he missed Jack and Castiel, since I really missed them too. It was good that Sam and Dean found the home-intruding vampires before they could hurt another family and found the missing kids, but one thing that I had a little bit of a problem with is when Sam and Dean found the kids but then got caught by the other vampires in masks and Sam told the kids to run. How would Sam and Dean know that the kids wouldn't be caught by other vampires? But I guess since we didn't hear anything about that, it's safe to assume that the kids are safe. It was a surprise that one of the vampires turned out to be Jenny, who Sam and Dean met in the past, in what I'm pretty sure was their first vampire case. But she obviously didn't have anything to do with the plot, since Sam killed her pretty quickly. But when Dean got impaled on the metal spike and couldn't move, I was hoping that he would be okay, but Dean knew that he was dying. So watching him tell Sam that he was proud of him and hearing everything else that he said was really emotional, especially when he asked Sam to tell him that it was okay, and Sam said it was. I didn't want Dean to die, but he did. Seeing Sam burning Dean's body was really emotional, especially since he was doing it alone. And it was also really sad to see Sam live by himself in the bunker with the dog. There was a part of me that was hoping that something would happen that would cause Dean to come back, but I knew that it wouldn't, since based on the way the show is, it makes sense that the way it would end would be with one or both of the brothers dead. When Sam got the call on one of Dean's phones about a case, you could tell that it made him miss Dean even more, but it also showed that he was going to keep solving cases even if he had to do it alone. And based on the way that he left the bunker, you could tell that he was never going to come back, because the way he looked around it felt like a final goodbye to the bunker. It made me really happy to see Dean reunite with Bobby in heaven, and I was also really happy to find out that this heaven was a lot better than the previous heaven, and that was thanks to Jack and Castiel. I was upset that Sam had to live his life without Dean, but I was glad that Dean was at peace. And I also really loved that the song that Dean drove to was Carry On, and that he said he loved the song. I was really happy to see that Sam got to have a life and a son named Dean, and even though it was sad to see Sam die of old age, and it was sad to hear his son Dean tell him that it was okay and that he could go, I loved seeing Sam and Dean reunite in heaven. And since Sam's son Dean had an anti-possession tattoo, it must mean that he's a hunter too. So the family business is still in business. I did read that Jared and Jensen said that they would be open to maybe doing a movie or something in the future. So if that does happen, I'm wondering what that could be about. maybe Sam and Dean could be what Castiel was to them for Sam's son and help him solve cases. Or maybe they can just have adventures in heaven. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if anything happens in the future. Thanks for watching, guys! If you saw the episode, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And if you want to see any of my previous Supernatural videos, check out the playlist. And if you want to see any of my future videos, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. And now I guess there's really nothing left to say except carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Bye.